She's back. She's back. The queen of clickbait has returned. Hey guys, it's your boy, WeedSmoker92 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another story on how I smoked weed in my basement. No, I'm just kidding guys, but I wanted to make a video earlier this week, but I didn't actually get time because I ended up being ill, and I was going to do a video on drama, because as you guys know, there's been a lot of drama recently, you know, with the Leafy versus a H3 and pyro shit, but I didn't get around to doing that. I tried to give it a go, but I just ended up failing, so I kind of just left it. I wanted to do a video on the Leafy versus H3 thing, but I didn't get the time, so I just ended up scrapping it because I couldn't be asked. But now that I'm feeling better, I felt like doing a video on Clickbait on SoundCloud because that needs to be addressed. So if you guys were actually unaware, just like YouTube, there's a hell of a lot of Clickbait stuff on SoundCloud as well. Now this might come across as strange to you because when you think of SoundCloud, you just think, oh yeah, that free music streaming site that we all know and love, right? But as of recently, over the last year or so, there's been one producer that has just been doing things a little bit differently to get their views and attention, you know? And she goes under the name OMFG. Now when I mention a name like that, I can't really imagine much coming to mind for you guys. I mean, she's not really that popular in that sense, and definitely not in this community. But OMFG actually used to be ghost produced. And if you guys don't know what ghost production is, it's basically where you get someone to produce a song or an album for you, and you take all of the credit for the song and all of its royalties just as long as you pay the guy who made it for you. Now when you hear this, you probably think, David, that's some really ratty work, only someone like Keemstar would do something like that, right? Well, believe it or not guys, it's actually pretty common to have this thing done now. So it's even often the bigger producers who have it done because it's less believable that a song is actually ghost produced if you have people who support you and think you have all the experience necessary to make your own stuff. So, is it OMFG actually still ghost produced to this day? Well, now she isn't, because a ghost producer was actually fairly well known around the community, although I don't even remember his name because how much of a fucking asshole he was, but that's irrelevant anyway. Besides all that, what has actually made OMFG such a SoundCloud sensation? What has gained her 7.15 million plays on her most well-known song, Hello? Now I wish I actually knew this because I'd love to know the reason as to why she's so popular. Like I can remember last year when she came out of nowhere with her song Hello and everyone loved it. Even I liked it because it sounded different and something that we hadn't heard before. It was also super refreshing to see a female producer within the community too. We all know how that turned out. But after she stopped being ghost produced, that's when it just became this boring and mundane thing where she would essentially just release the same song over and over again. Now as well as having a SoundCloud and gaining her fame mostly from there, she also has a YouTube channel as well, and you can probably imagine the great content just thriving from there, right? Well, the thing is that she just uploads her music there as well. But she did do a Q&A back in October. Now, we don't know why she did a Q&A, but she has almost 250,000 subscribers, so I'd imagine it was for some special occasion, maybe hitting 100,000. I've watched the Q&A all the way through, and it wasn't anything special, just your typical Q&A that you'd see from just about fucking anyone.
Hey guys, it's OMFG, and today we're going to be doing a question and answer video. I know you guys have been waiting for this a long time, so let's jump right
into the news!
But despite all that, there was just a couple of parts that stood out to me. Like, you know when you get someone who isn't known for comedy, but they try sliding a bit in there anyway? Well, this is exactly what it feels like. I'm sorry, but just what are some of the faces in this video? It's supposed to be you answering questions, right? Not you trying to pull the most awkward face imaginable. This is what comedy was in 2015, ladies and gentlemen. This is what comedy was, and we missed it. I mean, she looks like she's in pain more than anything. Here's another clip in the video where she does something similar. Why don't we give it a play? I mean, it just looks like she's really uncomfortable on camera, even more so than the main dude in Birdemic did.
I remember you now. You were in my English class.
I was.
Yeah.
So how come you never made a pass at me in school?
Throw true love into the equation and anything is possible.
I was wondering if we can keep in contact.
Sure.
How big was the sale?
$1 million. $1 million.
Anyway, you get the point, but despite the weird Q&A and other shammy promotion tactics, let's get back to the real topic of the video. You may be asking yourself, how is her content so clickbait? Well, if you were just to scroll down her SoundCloud page, then you'd come to the realization that every single cover for her songs is a picture of her. It's not so much on YouTube, but you know, you can look there as well. It's basically just her songs and that one Q&A she did. Also, don't you just find it slightly weird that her only 2 likes are her own songs, and she's following one account under the name Scoopy? What is the mystery behind this account? Is OMFG still ghost produced? Has she ever touched an FLP in her life? Was it all just a conspiracy? Probably not. But what I can tell you is that OMFG is definitely SoundCloud's and Clickbaiter, and all of the songs do sound very similar. I don't even know why they sound so similar. I mean, I'm sure she's able to make other genres of music with the knowledge she has, but we know that she won't anyway. Anyway guys, I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I know it's been a little over a week since I've uploaded, but I'm still debating on how frequently I should upload and so on. But I'm thinking about doing maybe once or twice a week at the moment. However, there won't be any videos next week unfortunately, as I'm going away, so I won't be back until the week after next. But besides that guys, if you have any suggestions on what I should talk about next or in the future, be sure to comment it down below or tweet me at LuxilleTalks. Peace out guys.
Hey guys, it's OMFG, and today we're going to be doing a question and answer video.